Hey, to the hey, to the hey. What is going on, peoples, party peoples, any kind of peoples? I believe this is the 9th episode of Nerd Talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm too lazy to go check. But anyway, before we get started with this great news, if you see in the background, I got some Battlefield 4. I didn't really know what else to play. I almost feel like I'm running out of games until Destiny comes out. And mentioning, speaking of Destiny, there was a huge news blowout today, which is March 28th. Tons of news came out, new trailers dropped, and it's going on all week, so, stay updated with all the good Destiny stuff. And also, just to tell you, I don't do great in this game. I do good later, but I don't go very well, so don't make fun of me in the comments. I stopped recording at, the 10-minute mark, and the other 10 minutes I played, was actually, I did well. So this isn't good, but the other 10 minutes I played, I did well. I don't know why I didn't show that, but, whatever, so let's just jump into our news. And as usual, we will start with our video game news. So, funny Xbox story. The head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, says that they need to fix Xbox because right now not a lot of people are buying it, and not a lot of people are on the bandwagon of going with Xbox because of that whole E3 thing. And mainly because they said they were going to be doing a lot with TV, and that kind of messed up, So they kind of messed up there, but they're getting a lot of people back on board, and that's what they're trying to do. But they're not shipping a lot of games this year, only 40 for Xbox One and 100 for PlayStation 4. So link to that down in the description. It's a good video. It's very informal. Next, it looks like China is banning a lot of games now because it seems like they're being offensive or something. I mean, here in the West, we're just blowing stuff up, but over there you can't have games with gambling, violence, it's a lot of stuff. A good informal video, link to that in the description. Next, if you're not familiar with the game Evolve, which I talked about in my top 10 games, anticipated games of 2014, it is a really cool game, and they just dropped the first gameplay for it. It is really awesome. I'm so pumped for this game. This gameplay made me even more pumped. It's a whole 8 minutes long. Link in the description. Go check it out. Next, in gaming, some bad news, kind of on my part. Especially for me, GameStop is starting to, it almost seems like they're shutting down, kind of. They're closing 120 stores. There are 65,000 currently in the world. 120 of them are shutting down, hopefully not the one near me, because I actually use the GameStop store, and the reason for this is because more people are buying the games off their game consoles instead of, buying the physical games, and for me, I don't have a lot of hard drive space, even on my PlayStation 4, so, I actually like to go out and buy the games, because it's, a few gigabytes less, but, anyway, good video down in the description. 2 more trailers to talk about. We got a new Watch Dogs trailer for the multiplayer. It's really exciting. It's about 8 minutes long. Originally, I wasn't really going to get this game, but this trailer really made me rethink some stuff. It's really cool. Suggest you go check it out. And also, there's a new Mad Max little teaser trailer. I think this is actually some of the first gameplay we've seen, but it's only 30 seconds. I think I'll link it down there. But everything I've talked about so far will be links in the description. One last thing in video game news I thought I would mention. I'm not going to link it down below, but Bungie has confirmed, since I'm a huge Destiny fan, Bungie has confirmed that there will be a thing where basically, if you have an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 and you get Destiny on that, and you put tons of hours into your character, and then you decide to get a PS4, will all those hours be wasted? And no, Bungie says that you can take your character and import it over to next gen, which is pretty cool. So I have a Xbox 360, playing it on there. I still want to keep my character. I can import it over to, say, if I get an Xbox One, which would be pretty cool. So, that's cool that they confirmed that. Everybody was kind of hoping they do that, and they are, which is good. Now moving on to our movie news. First thing I thought I'd talk about is that, The Hobbit, There and Back Again, which was the original title for the third movie in the Hobbit trilogy, is now getting a name change to Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies, which is quite the mouthful since they're changing it. I kind of preferred the other name better, but I don't really care. A lot of fanboys are, getting mad, but more details down in the description. Apologies for the dryness on movie news today, but we have one more piece of movie news coming in from Man of Steel 2. It looks like it's gonna suck even more, because now we have a new main character, another main character, I should say, because now we got Batman, a whole bunch of other people like Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, possibly the Flash, and now Cyborg, so this movie is confirmed to suck, and it will. So that is about it for all the newsy news today. I'll catch you guys later. New Nerd Talk coming up in a few more days. Gotta gather up some more news, gotta gather up some more movie news, but links to everything down in the description. Catch you guys later.